This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for November 8th, 2023. It's currently September 2nd, 2023, 10:14 p.m. Eastern Time. The S&P 500 at the time of this reading, 4,288.39, and the shuffle file for the November 8th reading was created on September 25th, 2023, 2:24 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme of behavior for the 8th, we have a notable move higher, even in the face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds or possibly like some sort of technical chart behavior that really appears bearish. We're expecting to go lower, but instead we move higher. Sometimes it means there's a move lower and then a move higher. But either way, we have this big move to the upside that'll stand out on a one-day chart at least. Behavior around the highest high, we successfully turn resistance into support, so we should see some sideways rotation, turning a resistance level into new support around the high, and the behavior around the lowest low, sideways rotation around the low with a sharp drop that stands out in that period of sideways rotation. That sharp drop should take us to revisit an opportunity that we recently met once before in the past. I'm advised to trade around a near overbought peak or crest that we sell off from. And before we get into the hour-by-hour chart behavior, as well as the highs and the lows and where the best trades are, I want to make sure people are aware the whole purpose of the channel. I want to make sure people are transmuting some of this competitive energy into goodwill. You do so here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, where we ask that you donate 5% of the profits forward to one of these charities and 5% of the profits back to the channel here. That's what keeps the channel going and putting out content. If you're international, please use WISE. That leaves you with 90% of the profits. Make sure to spend that money out of love. That's the threefold rule of karma for the channel. As long as you follow that, the universe considers you an angel investor. The channel is going to set it back to you tenfold, my friends. Oh, right. I got to tell you the rest of the reading. All right. So in the pre-market, we have this resistance level that's highlighted. Again, it was very similar. It's the same card, basically. We have the piece. It's the same card as the theme card from yesterday. So whatever that resistance level was that we failed to break through multiple times, it's likely revisited here in the pre-market. There's a prominent move right around the open with a full retracement of that move back down, and there's also a low there either in the pre-market or around the open. We have a big move to the upside out of that low, pushing the upper end of a range higher. That move continues unexpectedly to the upside, even though it looks like probably chart behavior would make us think we're going lower. We go higher instead unexpectedly, and then we reach a brief peak that's easily missed. It's somewhere between 10 and 12, but I'm thinking it's probably closer to the 10 to 11 o'clock hour because we have this notable decline so unexpected move higher, brief peak that's easily missed, a notable decline taking us to a trough around 11 o'clock, and from that trough, big move to the upside, and then we have another notable decline around midday into another low for the day. It's either the same low or just another prominent trough that we have here between 12 and 2 o'clock. But we're bound by a range on a multi-day scale, so around the low, most likely we're range bound. And then we have a big move, or mixed behavior, but a notable move to the upside out of that low there between 2 and 3 into a rally that ends between 3 and 4 o'clock. So like a rally that then turns bearish, and then right around the open or moving into the open, we rally again, increasing with momentum moving forward into the close. That's a cross-reading congruency as well. What I mean by cross-reading congruency is we've got the swiftness card here on the 8th. The swiftness card appears here on the one-day chart for the 8th, giving this card here extra prominence. And my thinking is that it probably, well, let's take a look at the 1 month. Interesting. Well, the 9th's looking like a pretty big decline day, but it may be that we open higher. Hard to say. It's hard to say. I think we probably open higher. A lot of the time, the cruelty card is a bullish kind of open when you see it in a relativity case, and there's this resistance level in the pre-market. I think we probably open higher in the pre-market there. As far as where the high for the day is, I think the high is probably early in the day, like out of that low, we probably meet a high somewhere in the first hour and a half, that brief peak that's easily missed, and then we have another high at the end of the day, it looks like. And the way that I would trade this, if I can catch that brief peak that's easily missed, I would likely open up a short position there and hold that short position to cash in at a low in trough somewhere around somewhere around 1 o'clock most likely for a day trade. And that's the S&P 500 for November 8th. My friends, if you like this content, please make sure to subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And as always, make sure to follow that rule of karma, my friends. If you're interested in the month-by-month chart behavior, the day-by-day chart behavior on a one-month scale, like we have here for the S&P 500, first off, you can get this S&P 500 emailed to you in the first week of the month. If you're on the free mailing list on our website, Tarot for Traders, you sign up for the free mailing list here on our homepage. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Whoops. Right, and subscribe. It's free, and it gets you the earliest the free mailing list. The earliest you can get the 1 month S&P for free. The earliest you can get it period is going to be through early access. But if you're interested in other tickers, subscribing by the month, guys, you can do that here on our service. It's the SM Metapost. Scroll down the monthly subscriptions, and any one of these tickers or crypto symbols you can sign up for on a monthly basis and get paid information about what trades and all that, as well as the full report, because we only give away the first week on monthlies now. If you're interested in more than one, go ahead and get the 250 subscription. Gives you access to the paid version of all of these ticker symbols in crypto, as well as Amazon and Google. My friends, thank you so much for following the rule of karma and for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.